Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy.
Well, good morning. Today is gorgeous. It's simply gorgeous. Today is Sunday, July 3rd, and we do have birthdays today. Today is my best friend Kathy's birthday, and I'm going to sing to her first because she doesn't watch my videos, but she'll watch today just to see if I sang to her, and then she'll be gone. So Kathy, I'm going to sing to you so that you only have to watch the first 2 minutes of my video. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I love ya. Bye. She's gone by now. Anyway, it's also Kat over at Kat on Point. Today's Kat's birthday. And I know she watches. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kat. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. As a matter of fact, I know everybody on my list watches me, other than my friend Kathy. But see, she's not here anymore, so she doesn't know I'm talking badly about her. She's already gone. But it's also Kathy Johnson's birthday, so Kathy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. See, all the dogs want to join in singing, too. Also, it's Steve, who's Meemaw7's, I think it's her husband. But Steve, it's your birthday. Meemaw7 asked me to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Tony, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tony. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Phil Pinty, P-I-N-T-I. Phil, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Phil. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And last year, I forgot this person, and she sat down and she said, you watch, told her grandson, I think his name is Caleb. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I think it's Caleb. I know it starts with a C. And maybe I even got that wrong. But she said, you watch and see. She's going to sing to me. She's going to sing to your grandma. And I forgot to sing. I didn't sing. So, Lainey, I'm not going to forget this year. Maybe I got your grandson's name wrong. I'm sorry if I did. But let me know in the comments below. Because I'm almost positive it's Caleb. Almost positive. But anyway, I'm not going to forget Lainey this year. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lainey. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I put it in my calendar, Lainey. Don't forget. Because I didn't want to forget like I did last year. So I hope all 7 of you have a great birthday. 7, that's my birthday number. It's my lucky number, too. Anyway, and we have anniversaries, too. Today is Karen and Warren's anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Hope you have a great anniversary. But it's also Tamsin and Clinton's 42nd anniversary. 42 years. You're catching up to me. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary too. Like I said, it's a gorgeous day. It's so beautiful. It's just beyond beautiful. But I didn't go for a walk. And the reason being is the heel of my foot hurts so bad that when I first stand up, I can't walk. And if anybody's old enough to know the real McCoys, how Grandpa McCoy used to walk, that's how I walk. My foot hurts so bad. When I got up this morning and stood up to get up, oh my gosh, Oh, the pain just shot through up my leg and went off the top of my head. It hurt so bad. So I thought, it's got to be my shoes. It's the only thing I can think of, it's my shoes. But they're new walking shoes that I have broken in, I thought. So I thought, well, I'm going to go on Amazon and I'm going to look for the best walking shoes. Well, in the top 10, 3 of the shoes are the exact same shoe that I have, which is a Ryka, R-Y-K-A. Because I remember I did some research on them before. And even the 2 of the 3 that they picked out, I own. One was a purple pair and one was a blue pair. I own both pairs. So I don't know if I just got a defective pair of shoes or what. But I thought, so then I went, and then another one was a Skechers. So I ordered a Skechers, but it's not coming till the 22nd or the 23rd, which is the day I'm leaving for South Dakota. I wanted to break in some shoes before I went. So I think I'm going to break down and go to a mall and look for some shoes and see if I can find some that I should go when my foot hurts, I could think. What do you think? Should I go when my foot hurts? Because then I'll know if it's helping me. But I for the life of me, I can't figure out why my left, it's just my left heel. And I felt there, I don't feel a spur, I don't feel a bone, I don't feel anything. I don't know what the deal is, but, and today would have been the perfect day to walk. It's like in the low 70s. It's just gorgeous. There's no humidity in the air. The sun is shining. It's just an all around beautiful day. And I'm stuck here limping around the house. It's just, I don't get it. I don't understand. So I did order the shoes. Maybe they'll come early. I doubt it. But what are your suggestions on a good walking shoe? I used to like a Rockport, but I don't know. They weren't even listed in the top 10 of women's walking shoes. But then I'm kind of wondering if the Ryka sponsored the survey, because they had 3 or 4 of the 10. 2 of them were Skechers. One was one I'd never even heard of, and then a couple of them I never heard of them either. I know that Nike's got some good walking shoes, but somebody had said too, a New Balance. Even if I have to get an orthopedic shoe, at my age, well, especially now, they don't make orthopedic shoes look like orthopedic shoes. If I need an orthopedic shoe, because I don't want to give up my walks, because I love my walks. And then we went yesterday and I ordered a chicken tortellini Alfredo from Olive Garden, and I broke the plate in half right away, pushed the other half onto my bread plate, and only ate that half. So I'm going to eat the other half today, which is still kind of defeating the purpose because it's a heavy meal both days. But I think that'll be my dinner, obviously. And then, yeah, I'm going to have that for my dinner, and then with some iced tea. And then for breakfast, I'm going to have some eggs and some watermelon. I got some watermelon. I know it's an odd combo, eggs and watermelon, and a banana. So that's probably all I'm going to eat today. When it's nice like this, I don't really feel like eating. When it's cold, I always want to eat, like comfort foods. When it's colder, you always want to eat comfort foods. But I'm going to try to cut down on my fruit a little bit this week. It's hard to believe that a week from Friday, I'm going to be going on vacation. I'm going to be starting my July vacation. So that would be kind of cool. So we went to the show too. We went to the 4:15 show. And I know that, at least in our area, when you go to the theater or the show or the Cinemax, whatever you want to call it, it's if they say the show starts at 4:15, that means the previews start at 4:15, and then the show doesn't start for another 15 minutes. So Jim and I got there, and he bought his pop, and Jim hasn't been on the show for so long that now you get serve your pop yourself. And he kept going to the frozen Coke machines, and I kept saying, that's not what you want. And he says, yes, I want a Coke. And I go, that's a frozen Coke. And he says, no, it's not. And I go, yeah, look at it, because you could see it in the thing. And he said, no, that's not it. That's not it. And I said, Jim, trust me. I know you don't want to ever believe me, but this is not it. This is the machine over here. And so he very begrudgingly went, no, first of all, he went to the frozen machine because he wouldn't believe me. And he started pouring it, and it started coming out like frozen Coke. And he says, that's not what I want. And I said, because you're not on the right machine. So then I says, it's over here. And so then he finally listened to me, and he went over there and he got his Diet Pepsi. So that was number 1. Number 2 was when we went to the Olive Garden. Okay, I want your opinion on this. And be honest. I'll understand if you agree with Jim. Although I think that you'd be wrong if you agree with Jim, but I'll lay out the facts, just the facts. So we sit down at Olive Garden, we look at the menu. I decided that I wanted to get the chicken Alfredo tortellini. And Jim decided that he wanted to get the shrimp and chicken scampi, I think it is. I think it was scampi. Anyway, it was chicken and it was over chicken and something. I'm going to just call it chicken and shrimp over Alfredo, because it was another name. It started with an S. I can't remember what it was, but I'll put it here if I can figure out what it was. But anyway, so the waiter comes over. What would you like to drink? I'll have iced tea and water. Jim said Pepsi and water. So then he comes back. He says, "Are you ready to order?" And we go, "Yes." So I ordered. This is where I need your opinion. So I ordered first, and I said, "I would like the chicken Alfredo tortellini." And then Jim says, "Well, don't forget your soup." And I said, "With pasta fagioli." And so the waiter wrote it down. And then Jim said, "I'll have the same." Okay, what does that imply? To me, that implies that Jim's ordering the chicken Alfredo tortellini with the pasta fagioli soup. And the waiter wrote it down that way. And I could see him writing it down that way. And I said, "Jim, that you didn't want that." And he said, "I want the pasta fagioli." And I said, "But you don't want the chicken Alfredo." And he says, "No, I never said I did." And I go, "Yeah, you did when you said I'll have the same." Okay, am I right or is Jim right? I think I'm right. So I saw him scratch it off, and then he wrote the correct menu thing down. So that was number 2 that I was right about. But then the third thing I was wrong about. But that was on me. That wasn't on Jim. That was just on me completely. Because when we were in the show, I looked at the ticket stub, and the theater we went to is the MJR Cineplex 16. And I looked at the tickets, and it said 16F 6 and 7, which I knew that's with the seats that we picked. So he finally got the fiasco of getting the pop. We get the pop, we go back into the theater. We're sitting down, we got our seats, we had the right seats, and we're sitting there, and I'm looking around, and it's just women in there. It's just women. And I kept thinking, I know that there was supposed to be a lot more people here. The previews were already showing, and we got there at 4:10, and the previews were already showing. So I thought, I know we got here in plenty of time, but the preview shouldn't be showing already. And then I'm looking around, and all these women came to see Top Gun. I can't believe that all these women came to see Top Gun. And so then I kept thinking and looking, and Jim's just watching the previews. "Oh, I like that movie. I like that movie." And I think, we're in the wrong theater. So I pull out my ticket thing on my phone to look at it. No, I had us in theater 16 because I saw 16. No, that was the end of the MJR 16, Complex 16 or whatever. And we weren't in theater 16. We were supposed to be in theater 2, which was way in the hell on the other side of the theater. And it was like 4:25 at this point. So I'm thinking, we're going to miss the beginning of the movie. You always want to see the beginning of a movie. So we started hurrying down over to the other theater. Now, usually when I walk, I look down to see where I'm walking because I want to be aware where I'm walking, especially with my balance lately. Now, this is telling me that my balance therapy is working, because we were in such a hurry to get to the other theater that I tripped on. There was part of the carpet went from the floor to the carpet, because some of it was floor, some of it was carpet. I tripped on the metal strip and went flying. I went flying. And how I didn't fall is only because I've been taking my balance lessons, because I was and I was able to compose myself and not fall. I really do believe that 2 or 3 weeks ago, before I started taking my PT thing, that I would have fallen. But then I went, and balanced myself. And then we got into the theater, and it was packed. It was really jammed. And so before we went up the steps, there was a couple sitting there, and I go, "This is Top Gun, right?" And she says, "Yes." And I said, "Oh, okay." So she says, "Why are you asking them that?" I said, "I'm not going to sit in another theater and have to worry about chasing down to get to another theater." And we sat down, we got to see 2 previews, and then the movie started. And then when I went out and I looked, it was a chick flick. It was some English movie, Mr. Austin or something like that. About 19th century England, where these women were falling in love with this man and blah, blah, blah. It was a chick flick. But Top Gun was just okay. It was just okay. And then they kept referring to this Penny. like, oh, Penny, like, that was his, like, love of his life. And it wasn't until we got out of the theater and I had to look it up. He mentioned her at the beginning in Top Gun, the regular Top Gun. He just said he dated the admiral's daughter, whose name was Penny. That was it. So they didn't ask Kelly McGinnis back because Kelly said she was too old and fat. That's what her excuse was, but they didn't have her back. But like I said, it was a cable movie. So then we were driving home. Jim says, well, we'll have the fireworks tonight. And I said, no, we're not having the fireworks till tomorrow night. And he goes, no, it's tonight. And I go, no, because our neighbors throw off fireworks. We don't have to go anywhere. We just put a launcher out in front. It was like you went downtown Detroit to see fireworks. They spent so much money on fireworks. It's beautiful, though. But our next door neighbor is having a party today on Sunday. And he said he's going to shoot his fireworks off today. And then the next neighbor door over is going to shoot his off on the 4th of July. And Jim says, no, you got it wrong. It's tonight. Greg is going to shoot his off. And then John is going to shoot his off on Sunday. I said, no, Jim, you're wrong. So then we got into a little bit of a snit. And then I said, well, I'll tell you what, we'll both decide who's right. Because it was like at this point almost 8:30, 9 o'clock. I says, if we get home and there's no cars parked anywhere around us, it means that he's not having a party next door, which means he's not shooting off the fireworks. And he says, okay, I'll agree to that. So we get home. Their house is completely dark. There's not a soul home. I was right. So 3 times I was right. But I didn't rub it in because it was our anniversary. I just let it go. Let it go, let it go. Which was hard for me. It really was hard for me. But through it all, yesterday I came up with my important things in life. Like being married to Jim has been one of my important things in life, because without him I wouldn't have my family, I would have my family, but I wouldn't have my kids, I wouldn't have my grandkids. And it just makes you think that we always think that the important things in life are, like, oh, I have a lot of money in the bank, or I have a beautiful home, or I just have so many things in life, so many blessings in life. But you got to remember what your blessings are. What are the things that are really the most important to you are. Time is very important, because, you can always look back and say, oh, I wish I would have done this a little bit more. There was times when my kids were growing up, I thought, well, I can't wait till they're this age, or I can't wait till they're that age. Well, now that I'm older and they're older and they have their family, I look back and think, I wish I would have stayed a little bit more focused when they were this age. I wouldn't have been wishing they were older when they were this age, because, like, you kind of want them to move along in their life, but then you don't realize how fast the life goes by. So time is one of the things that are important. Memories and feelings that you share with your family, with your friends, those are important. Way more important than money. Definitely way more important than money. And, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have health, the only thing the money's going to help you with is paying for your prescriptions and stuff. Maybe getting you better doctors and stuff, but your health is something really important. So if you think that something's going to make you happy in life, take the risk. Really, please take the risk, because I was like in my 20s just yesterday, raising my family. Now I'm in my 70s. It just goes back so fast. And then I look at people, and like, I still think of my son, Jimmy, who's going to be 50 in October. It's just being my little boy. And he's a grown-ass man. He's 50 years old. Just seems like I was just 50. It's hard to believe. But I don't ever want to take the important things in life for granted. And the important things in life are my feelings, my time, my health, and memories that I share with people. And I just have to remember what the important things are. So what are the important things in your life? And there's so many things that are important. I've had so many cars. Were they important in my life? No. They got me from point A to point B, but were they all that great? No, not really. Not as important as being as healthy as I am at my age, although I've complained about my feet. But that has nothing to do with my health, I don't think. That just has something to do with my walking shoe. But strive to remember what's important in your life and focus on that. And don't worry about getting lots of money in the bank and, having all the latest gizmos and gadgets. If you got family, you got love, you got friendships, you're rich. You're just really rich. Family, health, friendship, faith, all of those things important in your life. And if you have those things, you're the richest person on earth. You really are. I know I am. Okay, that's it. 20 minutes. Jeez, Sandy. Babble on. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Stay safe. Talk to you guys tomorrow.